What's going on, people? Troops TV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 369. 3 snitch 9. You get me? We're back again, blood. You understand? Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them. My brothers. Big up Flawless. You get me? We have to go early today, blood. You understand? It's not just the two of us. Don't worry. You get me? It's not just the two of us, blood. You understand? The man them will be here.
Yeah.
Look, there's Peanut Head. You understand? Before he starts chatting his shit, blood. You get me? But yeah, we are back again, blood. You understand? Another episode, blood. You get me? Yeah, as you can tell, kind of dead over here. You know what I mean? Let me check in on Flawless, blood. You get me? Lewis will be here. Blood. But yeah, let me check in on Flawless, blood. Flawless. Bit of a up and down midweek for you, blood. You get me? It was, blood. What? Your main thing, you understand? Just about got the W, you get me? But then your side team got smoked by the Ox.
I already knew. Like I said, I predicted on that. I thought City would get the win, even though Spurs have a great record against Manchester City. I thought, yeah, Spurs are going to get the dub. Regards to Manchester United, I didn't actually get to watch the whole game. I only seen the highlights and what people were saying. But it seemed I missed that actual entertaining game to miss. Because normally our games are dull, but this was full of actions. 5 goals, own goals, red cards, mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, please to get the win. It's an important win. It's a results thing. So it's important just to get the win. But big up, man, to the chat. Big up to you, Troops, as well. Looking forward to the show as always.
I don't know where Peanut Head is, blood. You get me? Don't know where Peanut Head is. Peanut Head is there. Don't know where. Lewis will be on his way, blood. You get me? He's probably still sleeping a while, lad. Big up Comical Ali. He says a moment of silence for Troops. Months. Like a train station manager shouting at Troops, boarding the train, mind the gap. A protest, a win, and blowing a blue balloon. It's all happening for Lewis. And then he says, HR blitz at Man United, but the club pays Mount and Casemiro's wages. This news overshadows the win against Ipswich Town. Thoughts from Flawless?
One of the few things I don't worry about with Manchester United is actually our wage bill, because it's drastically been reduced over the past few years, and I see that happening again. Like if you look at it, like probably like 6, 7 out of our top 10, 11 earners are highly likely to leave. So don't worry about it. We got much bigger thing, bigger fish to fry now. We got bigger things to worry about at United than Casemiro or Mount's wages.
Big up RT MUFC. He says Arsenal are now closer to 10th in Aston Villa, 12 points, than first in Liverpool, 13 points. Crazy how things turned out. Big up the panel. Also, Hoyland out.
I hear you on that last one. RTM.
Life is full of stress, mate. You get me? Big up Sing G. He says, yes, Troops was in cop, pure Tiffany settings. That feeling when the Arsenal game ended enhanced the atmosphere. God of honor pending. High hole. And bang on cue. Look who's here, blood. Peanut Head himself. You get me? He's not frozen, chat. That is actually this prick's face. You understand? That is actually this dickhead's face right now, blood. You get me? But yeah, Monts, 13 points clear, innit? It is what it is, blood.
I know. It's crazy. It's real crazy, man. I'm looking out my window right now. Sky's blue. Clouds booming. Breeze is breezing. Feel like I'm being smiled upon right now. You know? Feel like I'm being smiled upon right now. I feel different. Hey, Flawless. What was it like?
Yo.
What was it like, brother?
Are we talking about 20?
What was it like, brother? How you feel when you hit that 20?
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
That's crazy. Some of these young folk, you know what I'm saying? Some of these young folk around here, man, they ain't never gonna experience that shit, you know? Some people in life ain't gonna see that shit. I'm just gracious to be one of them, yo. I love the game. I try to leave, but I love the game. Love the game. 20 is crazy, bro. 20. 20 years for Arsenal. 20 titles for Liverpool. It's real crazy out here, man. You won that league. You fell off. You rebuilt. I mean, won the league again. All within the space of where some haven't even won the league once or won any trophy, you know? I'd love to take us back to the summer, but we got the end of the season for that. You know what I'm saying? I hear it. I like to see my people happy, bro. I like to see my friends cheerful. My brother Troops over there, his energy's changed. You know? He was optimistic. He tried to be optimistic. He tried his best to be optimistic. He knew deep down Arsenal didn't really have the juice like that. He tried to be optimistic. He tried. You know? Word to you, Flawless. Why argue when you can just wait? You know? 21 years. And in those 21 years, 5 FA Cups. Guess it's okay for some. You know? Do you know what some people don't talk about during those 5 FA Cups? You know what people don't talk about? The 9-year trophy drought. People don't really talk about that. Wenger's 9-year trophy drought. People don't talk about that. But guess what? There's also a 5-year. How about this? It's a 5-year/6-year trophy drought. That's 14 separate years without a trophy. 14 separate seasons without a trophy within the last 21 years. So I reach out to my fellow football fans, the village folk, the townsfolk. Don't let Arsenal fans ever chat to you about anything unless your name's Tottenham. Unless you are Tottenham Hotspur, don't let Arsenal fans talk to you about anything. They've seen 14 seasons without a trophy in the last 20 years. 14. Do you want to know what the max amount of seasons Chelsea have gone without a trophy? 3. 2, actually. And it's about to be 3. I don't count the UCL, the other UCL. And that started when the new regime came in. So up until last year, Chelsea had never gone 2 years without a trophy in the Abramovich era. That's as mad as it is. So don't talk about Arsenal about their 5 FA Cups. Don't talk about them when it comes to their 5 FA Cups. Talk about the 9-year trophy drought. Talk about the current 5-year trophy drought. Talk about the money spent, the new stadium, what they were promised, how they talk about things as if they're Real Madrid when really they're closer to Spurs. You know? I win things. And when I win things, I like to win more things. You guys just exist. And that's fine to exist. As I said, I like my townsfolk to pay their taxes. You are the working class. You know how to read and write. You know, bread and water for your families and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I like sustained success, and that's something I long to achieve with my club. You know, but there's some out there that don't have success at all. That haven't seen success in a long time. Probably couldn't spell success. Probably weren't even old enough to spell Premiership when they first won the league. There's a lot of Arsenal fans out there that have only seen one or wasn't even alive for their Premier Leagues, but still claim them. You know, football didn't start when the Premier League started, so I guess you have more Premier League trophies than us. But yeah, I understand you guys probably are really annoyed about the length of time I'm speaking right now. Montel is speaking again, and you know, well, here's the thing. If you're tired of me going on monologues, if you're tired of me speaking, if you're tired of hearing my bullshit, shut the fuck up and go win something. Shut the fuck up and go sign some players, and shut the fuck up again, sorry, and make sure that you end that trophy drought. Go and do something. Go and do something. Find a way to shut us up. Because right now, all you guys are doing is bringing out merch and spreading PR, and no one gives a toss. No one cares. Everyone thinks, oh, we care about Arsenal. Everyone cares about Arsenal. Why do you hate us so much? Well, have a guess, man. You know. So, Troops, I understand. I get it. I know it's hard to hear. But you fucked up, bro. The second you brought me back, you fucked up. The second you brought me back. And unfortunately, I'm it. So I know we go again next year, but you've got 11 Premier League games left of me. That's 22 back again episodes left of me. And then guess what? You've got the whole transfer window. You've got the preseason games all the way up until mid-August. Troops, you have to deal with me. I hope you enjoy it, because it's not going to be great. But apart from that, guys, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, you know, and I hope the family as well. Shout out Trey, shout out Carl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the missus, Flawless, shout out the family. I know you're babysitting as well. Tell the people, tell Arnie. I said, yo, you know what I'm saying? Tell sister, yo, what's up as well? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I'm glad to be here. I'm happy to be here.
We got my dog Lee Slims. He says, did Monts forget his 30-year drought?
Yeah, forgot all about it. When you win, it changes the narrative.
Big up man like Louis. Big up yourself, blood. Big up the panel. Monts, I believe you're owed a thank you for the epic half-time Crooks clip. The stars are aligning. Shout out Flawless.
Yo, shout out Tony Claude Gooden, man. He was the one who, like I said, that stars are aligning isn't my actual bar. That was Tony, man. Shout out Tony Claude Gooden TV. He said that the stars were aligning for Arsenal. This was a few months back.
Shout out Tony as well. And shout out Hooks as well, man. You lot, with all of that, you lot have created history. Shout out Hooks, you know, my giant
clip. Which clip?
Oh, you haven't seen
Is it the Madrid thing?
Well, you know what? Can you I've got you. Yeah, don't worry. There's a lot of people watching. I know Hooks probably won't appreciate this.
Shout out Hooks though, man. Make sure you subscribe to Halftime Hooks.
Yeah.
Is up? Good up? Lovely.
Yeah, let's see this.
Lovely. Done it before.
He's done it before, yeah. He's been there.
Done it before.
He's done that. Yeah, I've also won the league at Anfield before. Yeah, and I was the only brother that supports Arsenal on the internet that was saying this year is looking like Anfield 80 blood clot 9, bro. Yeah, there's hella archives, hella documents. I told man in 89, yeah, we drew with Liverpool at our ground, yeah. Anfield 89, we beat Tottenham home and away. Anfield 89, we went to Anfield game week 38, game week 36 is bloody close enough. I told man, Anfield 89, we had man come from Hale End that made a difference in the team. Kevin Campbell, R.I.P., my brother. Yeah? Ethan Wanyeri, Miles Lewis Skelly. The stars are aligning.
No way did he say that.
Drugged out, aligning.
I know you watch My Hero Academia, bro. You see the all my bro. The stars are aligning. Yeah.
No way did he say the stars are aligning.
No, he didn't say aligning. He said aligning. That's how he said it. Bare base. Bare base. So as I said, when it comes to guys like him and guys like Tony, Mons, we're going to win the league, Mons. We're going to win the league, Mons. And when we will win the league, Mons, and we have Saka and Martinelli, I told you, look, listen, when I told you, when I catch that African belly button, yeah, when I catch the African belly button, he's going to understand. He's going to have to understand. He's got to listen to me for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? So, please, bro, as I said, I've got a lot of bodies in it.
We got OG Queens, man, like Andy in the chat. He says, Monts chats as Liverpool is 13 points. Troops in the mud as Arsenal drew 0-0. It was 0-0, blood. I wish it was 1-1. Can't even fucking score, mate. OG Queens worry as Barca drew 4-4 and have a mountain to climb second leg. Months, I will win more titles this year than you. 3-peat.
What, Barca fan, right? Listen, man, I respect Barca in it, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Big up though.
Hold that 4-4 in it. Big up Doctor. Yeah, that's mad. But big up the Doctor. You get me. He says, I said it in December. LFC are another level.
You never walk alone.
They got Real McCoy. Blood. He says, Troops, we need you, Curtis and Turkish show to be weekly best cast on YouTube. Tell that Wasteman Months.
That's what I was laughing at. The bit at the end, yo. That's my yo. You can tell that's with Vim. You know what I'm saying? I've not heard that phrase in years. Sorry, Wasteman. Sorry.
That's a Wasteman. That's OG shit.
That's
a school days thing, though.
Up the Chelsea.
Tell that Wasteman to shut up, man. Shut that Wasteman shut up, man.
I know he said that with Vim as he was typing.
He did this one as well. Yeah, he did this one. Like that was the hand gesture as he done it as well. 100%. 100%. Wasteman, shut up, man.
Big up Blassie. He says Arteta might be the only manager who will do a guard of honor, but in his post-game press, still say over my dead body. The league still ain't done. 16 out of 10 delusion.
Right.
Totally agree, blood. You understand?
Imagine that's gone.
I totally agree, blood. You get me? There's nothing else to say. I'm in full agreement.
I can imagine the edit now. Over my dead body, and then it's like the little Twitter edit. That's like a TikTok edit, and then you can just see the card. I hope. Listen, maybe there won't be a guard of honor. We'll see. We'll see. It's not just one team that does it, by the way.
Lewis, welcome back, blood. You understand? Welcome back. You are back with 3 points as well, blood. You get me?
Come on, man. Shout out the chill guys every single damn time. Collect the 3 points and keep things stepping. Up the Chelsea. Big up everybody.
Big
up family.
Big up yourself, man. Back on the chill guy thing, yeah, dude.
Yeah, all I need is my 3 points and I'm happy and I'm chill. That's it. I don't get that regularly anymore.
Is your mic off, bro?
Is your mic off?
Mic's off.
Oh, is it on the other one? Oh, yeah, it is. That's what it is. 1 second.
It's cool, bro. I'm gonna have my runner send you another mic as well, in case you have any problems.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I'm a good king. I'm a good king.
I know what it is. Give me a minute. Troops for Arsenal section. You can start your vent. I'll be
Squire. Yes. Yeah. The finest mic for Lewis, please, guys. The finest. Yes, the finest. Yes, the finest. Sorry, just speaking. So carry on.
13 points behind Liverpool, blood. On February the 28th. It was February the 26th. You get me? When we went 13 points behind. But today is the 28th of February. We are 13 points behind Liverpool Football Club, who we finished 5 points ahead of last season. Finished 5 points ahead of these man last season, blood. And there's been an 18-point swing in less than a year, blood.
With 0 signings.
In 8 months.
With no signings.
A new manager. New manager at the helm. You get me? New training methods. New formations. New game plans. New philosophies. No signings. One signing. A man that knees are made out of cheese. Grated cheese. You get me? It's I don't even know what to say anymore, blood. I don't even know what to say anymore, blood. You get me? What I'm witnessing, this capitulation, this drop off is beyond disgraceful, blood. You get me? I was asked early in the season if Arsenal finished second and you took it to the last game of the season, would you be Arteta out? You took it to the last game, and you get me? I said probably not, because we took it to the last game, so we competed. I was asked if we capitulate, what's the thought process then? I said sack his Clark, blood. You get me? And I stand by that, blood. You get me? Big up Igal, but I'm not Igal, blood. You understand? I don't go back on what I said. You get me? I want him out end of the season. I don't think this guy deserves another shot next year. Enough is enough, blood. You get me? Enough is enough. I've seen enough. I'm seeing my players fight at full time now. That's what I'm seeing, blood. I'm seeing cracks everywhere. I'm seeing Arteta crack up in his post-match interviews. I'm seeing it all, blood, before my very eyes. This is not this happy family that this so-called football club make it out to be. It's not that, blood. It's far from that. The likes of Gabriel, Saliba, 2 years to go in their contract. You can just see it in their faces, blood. You get me? Saliba's, you understand, growing his hair, getting ready for that Spain life. You understand? I don't believe a word I see in the media when they coming out with Madrid are not targeting a centre back. But blood, listen, if they come in for Saliba, he's gone. You understand? It's simple as that, blood. You get me? The amount that we have to do in the summer to rectify these fuck ups, to close the margin with Liverpool, because man think that next year the Cronkies are going to give Arteta a war chest. He's going to go out and do the right signings, and Arsenal are going to kick on and win that Premier League title. Do you not think Man City are going to go again? Do you not think Liverpool are going to go again? Do you not think Liverpool think this is the opportunity to actually start their little Premier League dynasty? Do you not think other teams around are going to improve, blood? We are in a very tricky situation, blood.
Mons, thank you. Squire just patted me. Thank you, bro. Sorry, Troops.
Thank you, Squire. Thank you, Squire.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because this man has spent £750 million and not brung nothing through the door, blood. They talk about he has not been backed. The man has been backed. He, understand, 200 million. Not even 200 million, because I said 200 million, but only out of that 200 million, one signing was a good signing. One signing worked. And he's getting a lot of heat right now, and I don't think he should be getting that amount of heat. Like, you can criticize his performance. I did that as well, blood. You get me? I'm talking about Declan Rice and Blood Clot Peace. I criticize his performance, blood. You get me? But big up my dog lives every time. You get me? Fellow Graham Parker. You understand? Not West 9. But when he's saying that the money was wasted on Rice, that I don't agree with, blood. You get me? I don't agree with that one bit. I agree with when he says that the money was wasted on Havertz, Donkey Kong. That was an absolute fucking disgrace.
Thank you again.
But you get me? Look at the reaction of Lewis, blood. The man saying thank you, blood. You get me? That says it all, blood.
Saved my life.
That I saved his life. That literally says it all, blood. You get me? Declan Rice, Arteta's killing him, blood. You get me? We signed him off his performances at West Ham, the way he was playing at West Ham, the position he played at West Ham, the position he played in the England side. And we have only seen that on a few occasions. Arteta has this thing when he signs players, he wants to turn them into other players, blood, into new players. He's got this thing about playing people out of position. You get me? On Wednesday night, I saw Marino at left back and Calafiori as a striker. What the fuck is going on?
Your man's really just wigging it.
He is freestyling, bro. And
Because I only had your game on the background. I had all three of them, but fuck me, you were such a bad watch. He was such a bad watch.
He is freestyling, bro. It is tragic, blood. Yeah, he takes Partey out the team, who's been our best midfielder. You put him on the bench. There was nothing from that midfield. He has ruined Declan Rice. Ruined him, blood. He's a shadow of the player that I know. A shadow, blood. Yeah, he is nowhere near.
That clip of him struggling with the press was hilarious, though. I don't know if you
and that is not him, bro. Because earlier in the game, everyone's going off that clip here, the 90th minute, but when Arteta's
that 90th minute.
Yeah, bro, it's like 93rd minute. It was like 93rd minute, bro, and this dickhead Arteta's there applauding it, blood. This fucking fool, yeah. But earlier in the game, the amount of times that the person that was actually carrying the ball and trying to break the lines from the midfield was Rice. Rice was the one trying to like overload the box. He was actually trying to pick up the ball and carry it. You understand? I just think at that point, he's looked up, seen no options, and thought, fuck this. And just thought, fuck it. You know what? I've had enough.
It's gonna run it out.
I think that some of the players have had enough of this manager. They've had enough. You get me? And I think the transfer window has a role to play because they're seeing people drop like flies. They look at the situation that they're in where before all of this fuckery, we wasn't 13 points behind Liverpool. Going into January, we was in every competition. Still in the Carabao Cup. FA Cup hadn't started. Still in the Champions League and still in the Premier League title race, technically. Yeah? For me, we were out, but the points differential, you get me? I can see why people kept that hope at that point. You understand? They did nothing. They did nothing. They looked at the market. They went for Watkins at the end just to cover their asses. To say that, look, we tried and went out. We tried to get a striker, offered a fucking piss poor £45 million bid, moving like the fucking Suarez £40 million bid. Fucking disgraceful from this fucking club. You got fucking, what's his name? Tim Lewis, that fucking stopped the deal. When we were going to go put more P's, he was like, nah, don't put more P's. He's 29. I've looked at the analytics. But that signing was never going to happen. That signing was never on the cards. They just, you understand, think they're smart. PR stunt, PR move. You understand? But Arteta himself, before we went into the window, said that we're not going to be in the market. We have players available. We have players that can do the job. We have players that can cover Saka being injured. Because at that point, it was only Saka that was injured. Then Jesus went down. They still did nothing. Martinelli went down. They still did nothing. Havertz went down. They still did nothing. All of these things happened while the window was wide open. They did nothing. I blame the pair of them. Because Arteta, because the way you've spent this money, the Cronkies are probably sitting there and looking at it. And let me tell you something now. I'm not defending them fucking parasites, bro. Yeah? Cronky out every day of the week, blood. Yeah? Twice on a Sunday, mate. Yeah? But they've put £750 million of their bread on this manager's head top. Yeah? I said, go out and here's the bread. Go out and do what you're doing. Bring something back. 5 years later, they're looking. There's nothing back. Not even a fucking teapot. Nothing, blood. They're probably looking at the situation themselves and saying to themselves, you know what? We spent a lot of bread. Do we want to give him this money now in January? And it's not a guarantee that success is going to come from this? Arteta's to blame for them not giving him money as well, because look at the bread he spent. They've gone out and executed Declan Rice deal, £107 million, our biggest signing. Most expensive Englishman, no? How have they not? They've given him £15 million a year. They're giving him 3 contracts. He's been at 5 years. They're giving him 3 contracts. They're giving him £15 million a year. The 3rd highest paid manager in football.
3 contracts in 5 years.
On double the amount of Carlo Ancelotti.
Well, is he not like the 3rd highest paid manager in Europe or something?
He's the 3rd. Only Simeone and Pep are on more bread than him.
Man earns more than Carlo.
He earns double, not more than Carlo, double Carlo Ancelotti, blood.
The 3rd highest paid manager in Europe is
in world football. Forget Europe, blood.
It's world
football, bro. Only Pep and Simeone have more bread than this man, blood. And he's brought back a FA Cup with a squad that weren't even fucking is.
And then you look at what Pep and
you look at what Pep and Simeone have done.
Yeah. Ancelotti's too humble, you know.
Huh?
Ancelotti's way too humble. I'd be slapping his wage on the table and be like, yo, give me double that.
And then people want to tell me that we can't go out and get a proper manager. If you offer any manager in world football £15 million, you think they're not going to look like, yo, 15 a year?
Yeah.
No, you know what fans are going to do when they back one manager? They'll turn their nose up at everybody and just give you one reason why. If he's going to need time, we're going to go back to stage 1 and all of that bullshit. Man, shut up.
Yeah. If you give any man, if you make any manager an offer and it makes him the 3rd highest paid manager in world football, of course they're going to consider it, no matter what the club. And let's not even go over the top. This is still Arsenal Football Club. If
that's why when I say I want Zidane, when I say I want Nagelsmann, when I say I want Simeone, oh, who do you think you are? What do you mean who do I think I am? I know what my. That's what they say to me, you know.
No way they say that.
That's what they say to me, you know.
Your fans are treating yourselves like Fulham, bruv. That's crazy.
Bruv, these men are an absolute fucking disgrace, blood. There's no one better than Super Duper Mick. No one better, bro. No one better in world football. You bring someone to the table.
There's a problem.
There's a problem.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, brother? I think it's that.
And of all of those players, just so they can say that they were correct from the start. That's what.
No, it's not even about saying they're correct. I think also it's the
they
whole.
They prefer Arteta to succeed more than Arsenal, blood. Because that's how it is, bro. I'm telling you, they want Arteta to succeed more than Arteta,
I said that to Miguel on Monday, brother. Like, you are Arteta FC before Arsenal.
It pisses me off, bro.
Way too much.
They support this manager more than they support this football club, bro. They support players more than they support this
because they want to be correct.
No, I'm just saying, is it also a bit of Stockholm syndrome? I think that's the right thing. Let me know if it's the wrong thing. Ooh. Where, for me,
I've heard of that saying.
Because do you know what it is? I think it's where when you fall in love with your kidnapper.
Yeah, you fall in love with your
because Arsenal were because again, I think St. Tottenham's Day had been off for 7 years. Arsenal hadn't been in the Champions League for 6 years. You know, you were finished. You had Mustafi and their man at the back. It was looking real dark for Arsenal. Mikel comes in and brings you guys from 8th to 2nd, and I feel like
8th to 5th,
8th to 5th, and
then 2nd.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's going to be 2nd this year the way it's fucking going.
Yeah, so
We
my
might be
thing is
fucking
that
third.
my thing is
Might be
that
clinging on to fourth on the fucking last day of the season.
do you know as like as a human
No,
being,
that'll be us. Don't worry.
as a human being, if you're in deep depression and you go and get a partner in that deep depression, maybe, but the partner, let's just say she's a 6, innit? Like, let's be honest, she's a universal 6. But because you was in a bad place when she come and picked you up, like you now feel like you owe her something. Do you know what I'm saying? Because she's got you back. She's got you back to you, bro.
Yes.
She's got you back to being you.
Yes.
But
Maybe
she's
that
a
severance package.
But she's a 6. So it's like maybe there are some Arsenal fans that can't let go of the fact that because he saved you lot, he saved you from the darkness, the deep, dark despair, that they can't let go of the fact that things can still be better than what it's become. You see what I mean? You've fallen in love with your captor. You've fallen. That's why I said Stockholm syndrome. You've fallen in love.
These lot are basically running with better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
Yeah, not knowing that the devil you don't can maybe take you over the top, because that's the thing is Arteta has done a good job in regards to taking Arsenal from where they were, taking them from 8th with bad players. He universally made Arsenal a top 4 side. He made them a better team, better defensively, back in the Champions League for the regular basis. No longer the banter club. All these things are true, and yes, you deserve credit for these things. But then eventually,
which I give credit for.
Yeah, and you give credit for. There eventually comes a time where you're at Arsenal Football Club. You have to win.
You have to get over the line now.
You have to win. Go and look, because most Arsenal fans who've been outside, there's statues of your players outside.
You know what I say to people all the time, yeah? You don't support Arsenal because we finished 4th. You don't support Arsenal because we won the FA Cup. You don't support Arsenal for that reason. You support Arsenal because we were winning.
Yes.
We were in finals constantly. We were winning doubles, invincibles. That's why you support Arsenal. We had the greatest striker in the Premier League. That's why you support Arsenal. You don't support Arsenal because we got FA Cup.
Ago.
No, but that's the generation now that support the club, that are like at the forefront. It's all of these.
There's a new generation of fans that have joined.
They don't support the club for like what? Because we finished in 4th. There's no chance, blood.
But that's the Arsenal they grew up supporting. There's genuinely a generation that have only gone through fucking the Aubameyang era at most.
Yeah, that truth. That's what you forget.
Sanchez, Ozil, and them lot.
And remember, Lewis, I mentioned it at the start of this stream, bro. 9 years without a trophy is a big span, bro. They went on a 9.5-year drought. They're currently on a 5-year drought. So any Arsenal fan that is 18 years of age, bro, they've barely seen anything. So going
all
from
of my mates who are Arsenal fans are
second
talking about Sanchez and Ozil and them lot.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm saying so going from 8th to 8th to 5th to 2nd to 2nd, bro, is like, oh my days, how dare you want this manager out? How dare you? Do you know what I'm saying?
Because just to jump on that, those Arsenal fans would have been getting bullied all the way through their childhood, and this is the only time where they have any element of pride with their club. Because before it was just, we got top 4, yes. Oh, we might have won an FA Cup. Oh, we got bitched about in Baku and knocked out in the round of 16 again, but it's cool. I got an FA Cup. This is still a greater world to them than the world before.
Lewis, how long is 9 years? 9 years is more than that's secondary school and primary school, bro. That's nearly it's like nearly that amount. You basically gone from year 2 to year 11. Or you've gone from year 7 to start of uni, winning nothing. So you know what I'm saying? At that point, it's yes, master. I'm a good slave master. I'm a good whatever you need, Arteta. I'm a good follower. If you need me to go, you know what I'm saying? He's a goods master. That's what it is, bro. It's all something
for Arteta and all that.
You know what I'm saying? I would not say one bad words about Sir Mikel. I never would I say nothing about master, sir. Never.
Man said house slave.
You know what I'm saying?
You're the one that gets to stay in the yard.
It's Pete.
The man them are all in the shed. And then you got that one just there, slamming masters misses on a slide.
This is it, bro. I takes a second place, master.
You know them house ones, buddy. You just get me. You know the missus is always Yo, I've been watching you, boy. Yeah, yes, mistress. Yes, mistress. I'm saying
we in this hot sun and all that snow inside.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are, Flawless. Of course you are, Flawless.
There we go.
I get it. You and Delphine blood. Yeah, you and Delphine. You and Daphne blood. You know what I'm saying? Slave wife and that blood.
100%, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you might be
100% would have been in the air.
I'm telling you, blood.
You make me sick. You make me sick.
Don't act like it's just me. I don't know why man just do this. It's just me. You know what I'm saying?
You're running the gimmick for all of us, man.
I would have been.
You're a pioneer. You're a visionary.
I should have listened to you months ago, Lewis, when you said lean into the gimmick. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just leaning straight into this gimmick. 100%. You not even seen nothing yet. You know what I'm saying?
We'll live vicariously.
Yeah, 100%. I definitely would have been in the house, see what the girl them are saying. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that hot sun, you got that snow indoors. All right.
All right, we're moving. I'll take that out, Cronky out, man.
Just quickly, I did see this clip going around on Out of Context, and do you think this is something that you could maybe look forward to next season, potentially? You just bring this up, please. There was a theory for Arsenal fans, like for next season.
I'm not even running that clip, blood.
No, there's a theory for next season, isn't it?
Oh my days.
You might next season might be a lot better for you. So shout out to my GE gal every single time, my brother, my bro, my dog. He has a great theory for Arsenal fans next season.
February 2025. I'm telling you right now, everyone is scared. We're gonna dominate England soon. I know people think this is delusional.
I had to stop myself spitting my water out. What?
Liverpool on decline. This is their final season at this level. Mo Salah's going to be leaving. Trent's going to be leaving. Van Dijk, we don't know if he's even going to stay. Man City have to rebuild their whole team pretty much. Their defense, their midfield, their attack is the only thing that they have sorted. Arsenal are going to dominate. I'm telling you. And when people say to me, oh, Igal, why are you so confident? Because I see the vision. I see where we can be and where we can go. We have the defense. We have the midfield. We literally are missing a couple pieces in the attack. Having a complete team where everyone's going to be fearful of every single level. I know you're smiling. And
so long, man. This is the longest process in the world.
We were too early 2 years ago. We should have won the league, though, still. We can still get better.
Troops, do you see the vision?
Man said dominate, you know. He didn't just say win. Let's
Lawless.
Yeah, you just skip the levels. You just skip the levels, innit?
When Lawless is laughing at you, and this brother is 14th or 16th or 15th, or he's in that region, you know what it is.
Man almost spat his water out, you know. Man said dominate. Bear in mind, you have to win first and foremost. You got to win, then you dominate.
Big up Igal, he's there as well.
Yeah,
Igal, man, I see your vision, bro. I see your vision.
Gal, man, big up, man.
Big up, bro.
Yeah, big up, man. Shouts to him, man. Dominate.
You are a visionary. You are a revolutionary. I see what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? The revolution won't be televised. It will be live streamed on the Gal TV.
Like I've been telling people for years, Arsenal's greatest ever season is always next season. So I see it. I see the vision.
Oh yeah. Before we move on as well, Troops, just one quick question: who were the two players that were arguing? Was it Gabriel and Rice?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was over a set piece. When's the last time we scored a set piece?
Damn.
When's the last time we scored a set piece?
Were they arguing, Rice and Gabriel?
Yeah. Like Rice didn't put the ball where Gabriel wanted it, and then they started arguing at full time.
Right. That's not.
Was that a full time? Wait, yeah, because is it on camera? Like I've heard about it, but I've not obviously.
Yeah, it's on camera.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. Players arguing about that. That just goes to show that they actually genuinely care.
It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
They don't show they care, bro. Fuck off, Lawless.
Yo, so why else are you arguing then?
Because they're realizing these men are all pricks.
Damn, fast.
Big up Mr. Link. He said Troops Curtis said it right.
The same amount of set pieces as Arsenal this season.
No, we got the most. When's the last time we scored one?
Don's saying it. What was that? I need to
Get the table up. Get the
yeah. Where is this?
Big up Mr. Link anyway. He says Troops Curtis said it right on the Basmati centre back. Jesus Christ. Big up Curtis every time, blood.
Okay.
Big up LFC Sai. He says Arsenal fans saying LFC got so lucky with injuries and talking so much shit. Last season, Liverpool got 5 red cards and we missed so many players.
Shout out, Si. Every time. Big up, Si.
Big up FBGFRVR. Big up Todd Miller. He says, day 4 of Salah Talks, best ever in Prem. Just take your time, blood. Big man ting. Big up Adarash. He says, is it true that Eddie left because he was found stealing light bulbs and lemons from the club, making Mikel Arteta angry because he needed them for his tactical presentations? These men are just dickheads at this point, I swear down. Big up Sale. He says, no wonder Robbie lost weight. He's still frying that fish from 3 years ago. Joke, all love to everyone.
That really stuck, that bigger fish to fry. That's one of them phrases that like didn't go anywhere. Like he said that one time and it's like forever present. People mention that.
Great blood.
You never walk alone.
Big up Doctor again. He says, how much did Szoboszlai cost? 16 million. I am loving it.
You never walk alone. It's got 70, 60. Yeah.
Oh
Big
my
up.
God, we do. We scored the same amount of set piece goals in the league.
It's 10, man.
That's crazy.
We both got 10 and we're not even good at them.
That's crazy.
Big up
We got
Andrew.
like 3 players with aerial threat in our whole squad. How have we got the same amount of set piece goals? Nah,
said
that's
Arsenal.
crazy.
He says, Arsenal are finished. Accept it. Big up Lewis.
Yo, up the Chelsea. Big up Andrew. Good to see you at the protest. Proper
Big up
Chelsea.
Sahil. He says, Troops, looking at that Tierney performance, it's very unfortunate that he's injury prone because he's far better than all your left backs when fully fit. Monts trophy parade incoming.
You never walk alone. Shout out Sahil, man.
He's clear of all of them, blood. Trust me, Sahil. Big up Terry. He says, mad how people talk about Liverpool lucky, but not Arsenal's failures. Poor game management, poor recruitment, poor management, 800 million spent, no striker. W, super chat, blood. Absolute W, Terry.
Big up, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Big up OG Queens again. He says, Flick said he is looking for centre-backs and other defenders. Be careful, Troops. Out of Barca fans, including me, want Gabriel and Timber. I rate both highly, bro. Gabriel, you probably got a chance. Timber, nah, he ain't been there long enough. Big up man like John. He says, what happened to the fans that was talking about unlocking Prime Sterling when he joins Arsenal? The only thing he's unlocking is jerk chicken and oxtail. Big up my dog Fats. He says, February is over. Ramadan next. What did I miss? Oh, Arsenal. Don't worry. Troops, the fan base tries to gaslight you, and it's probably a minor. There's always next season. Troops, you'll be all right. Fuck the fan base. Big up Fats. Big up Louis again. He says, can we all agree that Grasmus Hoyland needs to forget about football and concentrate on a career with Clearasil?
Yeah. Tell us how you really feel, Lewis.
We all agree. We all definitely agree. Big up LFC Sai again. He says, Arsenal's title hopes are still like a woy. They just can't get it up. Pause. When it matters, LFC lost title to wrong VAR decision like Rodri handball. You ain't lying. Big up my dog Slims. He says, Troops, these new Arsenal fans best realize the bullshit when they see it. The amount of PR we're going to see before the season ends. God be with us. Real talk, my brother. Real fucking talk, blood. They better strap up them blood clot seatbelt. Big up Jack. He says, as an LFC fan, I love Arteta. When players are looking for advice from the coach, he's rattled, bouncing around like an absolute wally. Slot, meanwhile, composed. You're not lying. Looking very erratic on the touchline. And in his pre-match and post-match interviews. We got OG Queens again. He says, bet in the summer Arteta gets Hoyland a striker. Low. It wouldn't even fucking surprise me, blood. This absolute dunce. Big up Nishan. He says, big up the panel. No, sorry. Big up to the legend troops. LFC fan here. Rate the content since day. Come on, big up yourself, blood. Fuck your team, but big up your damn self, blood. Big up Fats again. He says, oh, I forgot 3 things. Mustard.
There it is.
Definitely. Good luck to one of my sightings. Plymouth Argyle away at City. Come on, you Greens. Lastly, 9 days off, no excuses. Chelsea next week. Have a blessed Ramadan. Ramadan to my Barrett. Ramadan Mubarak to my Akis, celebrating it, blood. And going through Ramadan this year, blood.
Better as well. Like, it's not. I don't even care about the 9 days off. You could have 3 days. It's Leicester at home. Have shame. But yeah, big up Fata every
Big
time.
up Fats, man. Have a blessed Ramadan to everyone celebrating as well. Big up.
Every time.
Big up Inez. He says, Master Arteta can Doobie have a lemon.
Yeah.
What have you started, Months? Big up Ahmed. He says, Arteta is the Rodgers of Arsenal. I done said it, bro. I want to hear it. I want to hear you lot say it more. He made them something to talk about again, but they need their Klopp. Liverpool fan here. I've said it for time. I said it last season after we lost to Newcastle last season away 1-0 in this was October when we lost to them last season. So this is 2023, blood. Yeah, that Arteta is our Brendan Rodgers, and we need our Klopp. And I got ridiculed, but now, you know me. Nearly 18 months later, people are starting to see what I saw. Then, blood, you get me. And why I called him a cold man when we first appointed him, and I wanted Ancelotti over this fucking fraud. Big up Lie. He says, big up panel and hang in their troops. There's always next season. Have to big up Obi-Wan Mikel. As well for putting that spitting mongrel in his place. Damn. Yeah, man. Mikel went out there and he slewed them like Capleton, blood. Man, not gonna lie. Big up Adorash again. He says that documentary was one of the best PR stunts I've seen a footy club I've seen a footy club doc with 0 trophies won in that influence, the gen, that popularity, and Mikel trophies. Worst thing to happen to the club, blood. We got literally nothing from it, blood. Nothing from the season and nothing since. Big up IDK Lake Show. He says West Ham have a trophy more recent than Arsenal. Fucking
yeah, shout out the UCL winners every time.
Fucking disgrace. Big up man like Daniel. He says next year will be our year. Arsenal fans are turning into what Liverpool fans were. Never change Arsenal.
Oh, up the Chelsea, make Chelsea great again. Shout out CB.
Trust the post.
I was gonna say what's MCGA. All right.
Big up Mo. He says City are a bigger threat to Arsenal in race for second. Haaland's back fit, scoring. We're falling apart. Nothing there. You could be onto something, mate. Big up Nadir. He says it's Liverpool biggest club in UK after 20 or United. Me and Sai were talking about that on Monday. I was saying, well, last Monday. Monday. It's Friday today. My head's gone. I was saying that when Liverpool equal to 20, they are. The only thing that's keeping United is probably the fan base, but Liverpool's probably the bigger now. They got their own Champions League, the same amount of league titles, more trophies. It's just fan base.
Depends what you're talking about and criteria. Depends what you're measuring it by.
Speaking of Liverpool, let's get them likes up as well, chat. Let's get them likes up.
Before we continue with well, troops, just quickly, it's crazy how a week makes such a difference. Because after Liverpool drew to Villa, the amount of super chats that was in here from Liverpool fans worried about Arsenal catching them. And literally a couple results later, and look at the difference.
They were worried.
Point that out. Yeah, yo, did you not? Don't you remember the show we did the Friday? Because it was midweek after
I was expecting me drop points against.
Yeah. And when Roms was on, yo, the amount of super. Because I remember saying it. Like, are you lot really this worried? Multiple super chats. Couple results later, and look at the difference. Crazy, man.
They forgot who they're in a title race with.
He did. Yeah, no stress. Yeah, that's why I was like, are you not really this? I was baffled. Sorry, Troops. I just wanted to say that. Crazy the difference in energy.
But yeah, 1800 in the chat. We got yourself,
TPFG is
blood.
real.
Let's get them likes up ASAP, blood. How we got 1800 and there's not even 1K, bro. There's not even 500. There's 300 and something likes, blood. I don't know what you lot are dealing with. You get me? You're moving like the cronkies, just sitting on your hands. It's free to like the thing, blood. I don't know if you lot think there's like buttons, a super chat button, blood. It's not, blood. Yeah. Hit the blood clot like button, blood. You understand?
Shoot on target, bruv. Don't be like our attackers.
Where's this peanut head gone as well, bro? This guy's saying he's got a bounce at 2:30 and then he runs away when we come to the Liverpool section. Man will just skip the Liverpool section, bro. Big man thing, fuck that club.
I'm with you on that.
I don't give a shit.
Fuck it, I'm with it.
You get me? But yeah, Liverpool 2-0 win against Newcastle. The warm-up for the Carabao Cup final. Arne Slot was not on the touchline. First of his 2-game ban, I believe. Very confident, easy win for Liverpool, blood. You understand? 13 points clear. McAllister scoring bangers. Szoboszlai is hitting a bit of goal scoring form now too.
Szoboszlai just hitting form in general. He was really good in that game.
I said that
the end product's getting better.
I said that Liverpool, months especially, are very harsh on Szoboszlai. I think when he's in the team, you see the difference. When he's not there, you see, what should I say? When he's not in the team, you see the difference as to when he's in the team. Like when he's in the team, it's I don't like. He's kind of like an unsung hero, blood. You get me? It's only when he's not there, you're kind of like, rah, yo, they're missing Szoboszlai, blood. You get me? He's got that energy. He gets around the pitch. You need that kind of player in your midfield. You get me? Like, he's up for the fight. You don't shy away from nothing. Like, Mons is a bit harsh on him. I'm not gonna lie, blood. That's 2 big goals from him back to back as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is what Warrior wanted me to bring up. This is when Liverpool can win the league. So, Troops, you're going to need to lose a game. Ideally against us. You're going to need to lose 1 game. And then
we're not losing
against we need 6 wins. If we win our next 6 games,
we'll probably draw. We'll probably draw at United. And then we'll beat you because it's at Emirates. And then Newcastle will draw. Because when we play you, Saka hopefully will be back, and Martinelli will be back. It's
what for March? I thought we'd be back for April.
When do we play? Don't we play you May 3rd, or is that when they play you?
No. We play in March. Now this is Liverpool's fixtures.
Oh, we play you in March.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we might not. Yeah, we might lose still. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I need you to lose anything.
But it depends on what Chelsea turns up. You got Nkuku, no Jackson. You get me? Palmer's doing up flipping.
No. But we got Neto in the 9. It's different now.
Say that again.
We got Neto in the 9. It actually feels like I have an outlet up top now.
I don't know.
I've got a player that doesn't look like they build a spliff before the game, innit?
I wouldn't get a lot of courage from beating Southampton 4-0, blood. You know what I mean?
No, it's not even that. It was the Villa game too. He was very promising in that one.
You lost that one though, innit?
Yeah, but it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, you see there.
I had a goalkeeper that literally handled it into the net.
Yeah, that's true. But you still lost, blood. You get me? But I think they'll win it. I think they win it against Chelsea.
No. I think they win it at home against Spurs.
I personally want them to win it against us because then they get no guard of honor. And I want the players to see what it looks like firsthand. The celebrations of title winners, blood. You absolute fucking bottle jobs. That's what you fucking deserve.
Don't do that. They might go chase at another club.
That's what you deserve. I don't give a shit, bro. Because you know what? I'm at the point where you get me. A lot of reality checks are needed, bro.
Even for the fan base too. Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like I'm at that point, bro. You know what I mean?
No, I hear it. I've been there too. It's just anywhere but the bridge, please.
I don't think.
I'll give you a guard of honor happily.
I honestly think they win it at Stamford Bridge. That's where I think they win it.
You'd have to match all of their results, though, innit? You'd have to go result for result.
Win that game and have a match.
I don't think you do that, though. So for me, it's looking more like a Spurs or a Fulham thing.
Well, if it's Tottenham, then Arsenal should not give them a guard of honor because the guard of honor is optional. Yeah, You don't have to, blood. This is why Wenger's a dickhead for doing the
it
Man United.
optional? I thought it was mandatory.
Nah, it's not
No,
mandatory.
it's optional.
That's why
fuck
Wenger's a
that.
dickhead for doing the. That's why Wenger. That's why I cussed Wenger, because I knew it was optional from the Wenger time. Because I remember that whole week the talk was, are Arsenal going to do the Guard of Honor because they don't have to? It's mandatory. They kept asking Wenger about it. He kind of said he would. Then he was like, it don't really matter. They're champ, whatever. And then we fucking did it like a bunch of pricks, bro.
That being said, you lot did give us a big assist, so I understand why you lot clapped still. You lot gave us a huge assist with winning that league title, so I understand. I get it.
But
Like, us in United, us in Liverpool have all done like Guard of Honors for each other back to back and all that. So it wouldn't make any difference doing it again.
It's just
don't win it at my ground, because then they can chant about that every year. I can't.
Because for me as well, like, why are we giving them a Guard of Honor when they had, like, we gave them a Guard of Honor in fucking Rona, blood. When they won the league in Rona and they came Emirates, we gave them a Guard of Honor at the Emirates, bro. When they, like, who needs to do that in, like, fuck that, bro. Like, they play their last game of the season at home against Crystal Palace. That's when they will receive the league title. Crystal Palace can give them the fucking Guard of Honor, blood. Yeah? Fuck this big classy, we're Arsenal. I couldn't give a shit, blood. Yeah? I couldn't give a shit.
You don't have a choice, unfortunately.
Man does have a choice. There is a choice. It's a choice. It's not.
I always thought
we have to do it. We don't.
Bernardo Silva chose.
I'm making it known. I'm making it known. Yeah, that we don't fucking support it, blood. So hopefully, if someone in this, if someone from the club, if one of the players see this episode, they will see and hear that we, as a fan base, that's one thing that I can say on behalf of the fan base, but I don't speak for the fan base. I speak for me. I speak my opinion, blood. I speak the views of TroopzTV, blood. You understand? We do not want to give them fucking wankers a Guard of Honor. Fuck the classiness. Let Palace do it, blood. Yeah? Simple. You have a choice.
Yeah, you
make the right choice, blood.
I always thought it was compulsory. I didn't know it was optional. I had no idea.
I can't even argue.
Well, you have to stand either side, but you don't have to like clap. You don't have to do the round of applause.
Bro, yeah, I thought
you had to until Bernardo Silva didn't applause. He just stood there. He didn't applause. Bernardo Silva didn't do it when we won the league. So
I don't think it's compulsory.
Yeah, it's not. It says a club do not have to give a Guard of Honor, but choose to do so to show respect for the new champions. It's not compulsory.
There's no league regulations or official rules dictating whether it must be performed.
Don't have to. Yeah. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I hear it. And shout out to Moteen. Yeah, we're not wankers, bro. Like, we're winners. You know what I'm saying?
I would not do it.
And yeah, no, but yeah, just about the game. Mo Salah, brilliant again. Sobo, back-to-back really good performances, man of the match games from Szoboszlai. So I'm really happy with that because I need Matan to make good decisions. And if you can't make good decisions in the final third, then I believe you're either a player that should be playing deeper or shouldn't be playing at all. That's his first time scoring back-to-back goals this season. So there's not going to be apologies, but we just need to see more of that. And I want to see more of that simply because, you know, you want your players to prove you wrong. Ultimately, we all want the same thing. So shout out Szoboszlai especially. I'm running out of superlatives to Mo Salah. I probably should have walked away with a couple more assists as usual. But it is what it is.
Ridiculous player, man.
Another assist. And the thing is, people were like on about him, about his performances and stuff. His performances recently, especially, like it's over 90 minutes, bro. Everything he's doing, the decision making, the flicks, the weight of pass, the intelligence, the tenacity, bro. He's magic, man. And that's one more assist.
Big up, Hassam. Glad you're done with the underdog gimmick, my G.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out, Hassam. So yeah, man, I feel like we made it. We made out the mud, and obviously big up to Mo Salah with that one, especially, man. I feel like that record is edging closer and closer. KDB, Thierry Henry, your assist record, brother.
What numbers yet now?
17.
Oh yeah, that's done.
We're still in February.
Bro, you know what? Yeah,
done before the international, bro.
The only guy that blew out, the only guy that I generally thought was gonna destroy that 20 was Özil when he had 19 before Christmas. That's the only guy I ever saw, like not just breaking the record, but smoking the record, innit? Yeah. And what you gonna say, Troops?
I don't even like. Yeah, he can. I don't even care if he breaks the record, blood, because
Of course you don't care.
Only's the king, so it don't change nothing.
That's
So
just over now, innit?
Actually, I'm the king. But
it
yeah,
don't
no, I
change
hear what you're
nothing.
saying. But
It don't change because like him like De Bruyne equaled it. It don't change nothing. Like it's Henry, innit? It's one of them ones.
yeah, no, it wasn't 11 before. No, Ozil had like 18 assists or something before.
Ozil had 19.
No, he finished with 19, but wasn't it 18? He got 18 before Christmas, no, or something like that, before New Year's.
18 before Christmas.
Yeah, bro, it was a mad thing, and then Giroud just ruined it. But yeah, but yeah, as I said, yeah, nothing to do with Henry. I just said he's just the one. It's him and Ozil. It's him and KDB that share the record, innit? So you know, them boy their record is looking real risky right now. You know, that's GA number 42. Number 42 now, five more, and then it's the most in Premier League history. And that's there with guys that are playing when there were 42 games in the Premier, not 38. So yeah, man. All I can do is smile upon my players. Simic has come in and done great. Virgil van Dijk and Konate were brilliant. And I understand we played Newcastle without Isak, and I do feel like Isak would have put away some of the chances that Callum Wilson missed. But if I'm being honest, I don't care. I don't care. All I can do is fake Nottingham Forest for grinding down Isak for us. So we didn't have to play in the game that we played, you know. And we beaten Newcastle with Isak before anyway, so it's not like it was an impossible job, you know. So for the Arsenal fans out there saying that we were lucky, you know, last season I'm pretty sure Arsenal played a lot of big teams about their players. Played Chelsea about Palmer, Liverpool about Salah. Wolves about Cunha. I can go. The list is a very long list. The amount of teams
that 5-0 was without Gusto and Palmer, two of our players.
Yeah, but the amount of teams Arsenal played last season without their best players. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen,
doesn't count.
We can get into it, innit? We can get into it. But yes, so all of that lucky stuff needs to just be binned. And yeah, bro, with Gravenberch, McAllister, and now Szoboszlai playing well, there's not really too much I can complain about. Obviously, Gakpo's now fit again as well. We need to just get Bradley back. I don't know when we're back. And yeah, like Alisson's doing this thing, and we're good, man. Another clean sheet. Alisson's 3 clean sheets off the Golden Glove, and he's played nearly half the time as everyone else. So let's hope he can kind of push towards that. And yeah, man, it's just a 2-0 against Newcastle. Like not many people can really say that. Not many in the man that can really say that. But yeah, man, listen. They huffed and they puffed, didn't they? They huffed and they puffed, and that's what most teams do against us. You know, we've actually only got 1 league loss this season. Crazy.
Yeah, the Nottingham Forest game. That's mad.
Yeah, crazy that.
I was actually looking into something. You've actually only lost 1 game that was like that actually had like an effect.
Meaning.
Yeah, meaning.
Yeah, the other losses. PSV didn't mean nothing because it was the last game it was through. Tottenham was the first leg of the semi.
It was just that and Plymouth.
Yeah, and then
Plymouth was a complete chain side.
Yeah, so it's just a madness what's going on. Obviously, Champions League is another conversation. I don't think we win that, but PSG in good form right now. But we'll see with the Champions League.
Does this play any part on the Carabao Cup final?
No. That's going to be a complete different. Newcastle are going to give that everything they can, bro. Isn't it 70 years of our trophy, bro? They will die. They will die trying to get that Carabao Cup off us in it. So,
and they're a better team than the team that faced United a couple years back.
Absolutely.
Way better, bro. Yeah, way better.
Much better.
You know what I'm saying? And I think they believe they can do it as well. It's not like I generally don't know if they believe they can really do it against Man United that year. I don't know if they believe they were the better side. You know what I'm saying? Even though Man United weren't. Yeah, even though Man United weren't a great side themselves. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I still feel like there was a bit of an inferiority complex there. So that's going to be very interesting. As I said, they'll have the Joe Lintons. Isak probably will be back at that time as well. Obviously, it's in 2 weeks, innit? So we'll see what happens with Isak's fitness. But it's all about keeping our players fit as well. You know, we don't want to get any. You guys know what I'm saying? Anything to happen, as I said, make sure. But yeah, we'll see. That's all I have really to say about it. There's not too much to say about the Liverpool game in isolation. It's just that I'm happy that we got a clean sheet. and we've been defending better because recently in games we haven't defended well, and we've had to try and outscore teams, and it's looked a bit shaky. And as I said, it's led to us being a bit doubtful whether we can do things. But again, revelations like Gravenberch are the reason why we've won this league this year. You know what I'm saying? Everyone talks about the obvious four. Everyone talks about them. But for me, Gravenberch, gravy boat for me.
Has he been the best midfielder in the league this year?
100%. It's not close either.
I was going to say, who's he competing alongside this season?
Was Caicedo. I don't think Caicedo is necessarily.
No, Caicedo's still up there this season.
He's still up there, but I think he just
kind of fell off.
He just needs a bit of a rest. I think
he's not playing at the peak he was. Like the way you was talking about him, he ain't playing like at
it's just the results have dipped off. So Caicedo's going to look like he's dipped off as a result. He's been up there all season.
Yeah, the closest.
It was the same thing last season. I talk about Caicedo. It's you're 11th. Stop talking. Same thing.
It's as I said. I think Caicedo needs a bit of a rest. I think Gravenberch needed a rest at some point as well. There was a slight drop off of Gravenberch. It's normal, but if we're talking the closest to Gravenberch, probably McAllister. Then probably Caicedo. Maybe Tonali. Then you can probably think about anyone else. Anyone else really in the conversation? Really?
Yeah, Rice ain't been ricing this
like
year.
Who's really? Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think. No one comes.
I think the top three midfielders this year probably like Grav, Caicedo, and Maka. Who else really?
The chat will come up with some names.
I think Partey's been good, but not top
but
three.
He's had too many uncle moments, man.
Not top three. Partey's been our best midfielder.
I'll try. That's facts. Recently, I'll throw Enzo in there. Enzo's been fucking class.
He's upped his levels under Maresca.
Even then, it ain't top three. I think top three's locked in perfectly.
Oh yeah, Baleba. Yeah, Baleba's been very good. Yeah, forgot about him. Yeah, Baleba's been very good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
he didn't start for Brighton though. He kind of came into it from like.
But even Don just said Enzo. He said Enzo, Caicedo, Gravenberch, bro. Where is McAllister, bro? Where's McAllister, bro?
I'd put McAllister above Enzo.
Yeah, it's not even close. That's not close.
Yeah, top three for me is locked in. That's fine.
Yeah, that's not close. You know. So yeah, I do really like Baleba though, and shout out. There's honorable mentions there like Thomas Partey. Is it Norgard or Damsgaard? It's Norgard, one of them. One of the guys from Bradford keeps getting assists. He got like 10 assists, bro.
Damsgaard,
isn't it? Yeah, he's doing his thing. There's a few.
Bro, and Buemo's on 15 goals.
Yeah. So there's a few shout outs there in that centre mid zone. I think those are the three.
Obviously, and Buemo's not a midfielder. But I'm just saying,
he's a winger. Yeah,
15 goals, bro, for Brentford on the wing. That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out Morgan Rogers. Someone just mentioned Morgan Rogers. You know what I'm saying? Wait, and look at Don. Enzo's been better than Mac. This is why people don't take what you say seriously, brother.
Is this Don? This is Don, isn't it?
Yeah. He said Enzo Fernandez is better than McAllister, bro.
Yeah, I modded him, but I wasn't sure which Don it was. Is it Don? But it is Don. What are we doing, bro? Bro, he said that if he's going to finish above Arsenal. You know what I mean? So
it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy.
Hey, I'm not dropping any more points now.
Yeah, but as I said, for me, McAllister's Liverpool's best midfielder. But Gravenberch is Liverpool's most important midfielder. That's the way I see it, innit? For my squad. Gravenberch's the most important, Macca's the best. You know what I'm saying? Because without that DM, remember, we were crying out for a DM. We've needed a DM since Fabinho's knees exploded. And one simple tweak from the manager with Gravenberch, and he's turning into the player that he was supposed to be when he was being talked about in the similar conversations as Bellingham when we're talking about Golden Boys coming through in his Ajax days. So yeah, man, that's all it is. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Just make sure you're paying your fucking taxes in it.
This guy's a idiot, blood.
But you guys, I do have to shoot. I've got to go check on my other kingdoms. I'm gonna leave Troops in charge of.
Fuck this, blood. Say bye.
I was in the middle of his speech.
As I said, you lot, Troops will watch over you for me, and obviously, until I get back, you lot just hold tight. big up the community, smash the like button, and food and water for everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Blessings, man. Big up.
Blessings. Blessings.
Fucking idiot, blood. I swear. No. Fucking idiot, blood. Big up O'Malley. Big up O'Malley, blood. He says, now that Premier League is decided, what do Liverpool fans think about the fact that the 4 world-class players, Robertson and Nunes, may be gone in the summer? Do you trust FSG to back slot properly? I wish I could ask which months one of them fucking... Yeah, but...
They'd be in trouble if that happens. If
they go, they're problems. Big problem.
If Alisson, Trent, of course, and Van Dijk and Salah leave, of course, it's a big problem. If you take out the four of the best players in any side, you're going to struggle. But I don't think all 4 of them leave. I think a couple, though.
I think Trent.
I think Trent goes.
I think Trent's gone. I think Salah, they can't not offer him a deal off the back of this season.
But they're just moving mad with it. They're not offering.
Yeah, they can't be that foolish.
We've seen it happen a lot of times where players get a big contract and then their performances dip a bit. I get what they're doing.
Apparently, that's what they're worried about.
Yeah,
so I get what they're doing. Wait till the title's confirmed and then drop the contract. It's the same thing we did with Lampard in 12-13. He was running down our top goal scorer of all time record. And then as soon as he broke that record, we gave him a contract a week after. It was just like, we're not going to impact your performance. Just wait till the end of the campaign. We got you.
Yeah, you can't break all them records, win a league, and not offer him a new deal the way he's been playing, especially when you're attacking even all that. He's been carrying your attack. What, 70% of the goals is from him.
Yeah, but it makes even more sense from a fan perspective too. Like, they'll be at an all-time high when they lift it. Then you drop the contract extensions on top. Yeah, madness.
Yeah.
Big up Sai one more time. He says Arsenal's title bid is like a one-night stand. It's over before you know it. And you're feeling left empty. I want to win the title at the Bridge.
Oh, you fucking won't, man. Stop getting greedy. You're winning.
That's
your
where I
league.
think they win it.
Happy with that.
Chelsea or Tottenham's where they win it.
You ain't going to match all of their results up until May, though. So it'll be earlier.
But they might slip. Like a draw. You never know. They got Champions League ties before games. You never know, bro.
No, I hear all of that, but
they're not going to lose.
You're saying you're going result for result.
Yeah, so they might draw, and then we might win, and then we close the gap to 11. Ooh, 11.
Nah, but even that, then if you close it, then that means it will move.
Remember, we got a game in hand on them. Right now. So if we win our game in hand, it's 10.
And your game in hand with Chelsea as well. Yeah, Chelsea, isn't it?
Yeah, Chelsea. So we beat Chelsea. Boom.
Yeah. Not happening.
Yeah, it's easy, bro. You gave me 5-0 last year, blood. When's the last time you beat us?
No Palmer, no Gusto.
When's the last time you beat us?
Yeah,
let's move to the next one.
Now, 2022, innit?
Yeah.
Well, it's time for that to change. It's time for that to change,
blood.
isn't it?
Big up Box of Oranges. You understand?
That fucking change.
They gonna be singing this, blood.
No, you will not. No, you will not. You're going to be singing that you won it against Arsenal.
We sung that, though. You get me?
Yeah, because you don't won it in like the 1910s or some shit.
Still did it. You know what I mean?
My dad weren't even alive for that. I bet my granddad weren't even alive for that.
Yeah, my granddad weren't. I don't give a shit.
There is like one, I researched, there is like one singular photo of you winning both of those titles at our ground. That's how far back it was.
And that will do, blood. That's all I need is one. Big up Ilias. He said, Troopz has some class and respect for a footballing tradition. Every team does a guard of honor if their opponent has secured the title. Don't be a sour grape, mate. Nah, fuck all of that, bro. I'm being a sour grape. I'm being salty. I'm being petty. I'm being Jose Mourinho. Yeah? That's what I'm being, blood. And that's what this club needs to be.
I hear it. Because if it was Arsenal, I wouldn't want our club giving them a guard of honor.
Come on, bro. I ain't got
and if I'm at the game, I'm staying in the concourse until it's over. I won't even acknowledge it. I will turn my back to the TV screen and everything. Exactly. I didn't see it.
The worst thing is, like, I don't even like hate Liverpool like that, or you know what I mean? I'm just not on doing that, bro. That's just, you know what I mean? Fuck all of that. If it's not the last game of the season, if it's the last game of the season, then okay, cool, I'll do it, innit? But if it's not, then fuck that. I don't care. We got CEO 29. Fucking 29, bro. I hate that number. He said this league was light work. Guard of Honor on the 10th. I will be there. Copite scenes. Saka to Liverpool. We do need a left fullback. You absolute clown. Hashtag Scouts not English. You absolute clown, blood. Big up Jack. He said when we sell Nunes and Diaz, we got 150 million pound cash. Isak, you think you're getting 150 mil for Diaz and Nunes? Yeah,
Jesus, yeah, that's crazy.
That's crack. That's straight crack.
For a straw, blood. Big up Sai again. He says back again with Troops podcast is like a menage a trois. 4 hosts coming together, pause, to create something beautiful and sometimes a little messy. Come on, bro. Big up your damn self, blood.
Man. That's my guy.
You know what I mean? Big up my co-host as well, blood. Big up LG. He says it will be ignored because LFC won, but that was a blatant penalty on Salah. The refs are incompetent. Slot's use of Endo recently has helped massively. I thought it was a pen, to be honest. Salah made no contact with him. He tripped up Salah. Like, I don't know how the foul was given the opposite way, blood. You understand? And the way he's been using Enzo these last 10, 15 minutes, game changer still. Not going to lie. Got you over the line, definitely, against Wolves. Definitely. Big up Andrew. He says Monts enjoy this Premier League because Salah's hamstrings go.
Once Salah's hamstrings go.
Yeah, Salah, he like made out of
Monts. I missed one.
He ain't breaking down. He's made out of vibranium.
He don't really get injured like that as well, blood.
You know what I'm saying? He don't.
I mean, big up QY. He says Chelsea 21, Arsenal 2006 to 25.
To 2025. Yeah, because why are your fans on AFTV going like, oh, if Chelsea could win the Champions League, we could do this. We got a backline and all of this. No. You don't have the manager, first off. And second of all, I'm starting to realize this. For all the insults and all the times you lot tried to claim you lot run London, you lot really want to be like us. I'm really starting to notice it. Start the season, it's all, oh, well, we're going to break Chelsea's 15 goals conceded record. Now, if Chelsea can win the Champions League and not be good in the league, we can do the same thing too. You man really just want to be us. You man really just want to be Chelsea. You man are trying to break all of our stats. We ain't trying to be invincible every season. We don't care about that. We'll lose a game or two if we can win the league. Why are you lot all trying to break our stats? Starting to notice something. You lot can't claim to run London when you're trying to be London's finest.
Crazy.
It's a bit mad.
Big up my dog Slims again. He says, fuck sour grapes. Madrid don't give Barca and vice versa.
Yeah.
Exactly. Fuck them, bro. Who gives a shit, man? Big up Mr. Link again. He said, we've scored 100 goals in all comps. 52 out of 100 equals 0.52. Okay. We didn't fucking win nothing though, did we, blood? You know what I mean? Big up Adarash. He says, win the dog better show up at the Guard of Honor. These men are just dickheads, bro. I swear down. Big up Shogun. He says, troops will be lining up alongside the players holding his Henny bottles on the pitch at the Guard of Honor. Yeah, and I might bust my man's head, blood. You understand? Believe that. Big up Jack. He said Saudi put 85 mil bid in Jan for Nunes. Also want Diaz. Swear down.
I thought they rejected it. I don't know if it was 85.
Yeah, they rejected the 70 million offer in January.
Yeah.
Well, Saudi, yeah. Anyone else ain't happening.
I said, who's the dumber one in that one? Saudi for dropping 70 million or Liverpool for saying no?
Liverpool for saying no.
Pure facts, blood.
Oh, but man was willing to put 70 million on that. Let me not bother. There's no point.
Let's keep slapping them likes, though, chat. We've got to 500 now, and we still got 1,800 inside, blood. And we need 1K, bro. Yeah, mods, push the likes to 1K. You lot slap a like, blood. Whoever's liked the thing already, big up your damn selves, blood. But yeah, let's get them likes up to 1K. My people, them, you get me. Flawless. We're gonna go to you because you said you got a bounce at 3 as well, blood. So
yeah,
I'm gonna try wrap up this Man United thing. But
yeah, man's doing a score.
Battle of 13th, blood. You understand? It's Very, very interesting, blood. Who's going to finish 13th? You, Tottenham, West Ham, Everton, Wolves have hit form. But it all went down in the United game, boy. Dogu sent off, three set piece goals.
Yep.
Anana doing Onana things.
Exactly. Our best player, according to some, but carry on.
The first goal, I blame Dogu.
Oh, yeah, I understand, by the way. He is as bad as Sanchez.
I blame
both. I blame them both.
Even like the 2-2, I don't blame him. I blame De Ligt for letting the lap.
This again, like when Manchester United concede goals, more often than not, is more than one person's fault. And in that goal, it's three people's fault. Maguire should be positioned better. De Ligt should also be positioned better. And Hutchinson didn't put the cross in with pace. It wasn't fast. That's also on Onana as well. It's not solely him. Do I blame him the least for the second goal? Yes, but shift your feet. Anticipation. That's what you do as a goalkeeper. We've all seen goalkeeper do training drills. You are trained to do those type of things. And if it was whipped in, if it was fast and round the corner, I go, hey, you know what, Fairs? It wasn't our fast pace. Maguire's positioned all wrong because the danger's the inside. That's just, again, basic defending. That ball should not go in it. Make it go the outside where the lap is, but also De Ligt's there. The danger's here. So he should be positioned better. Why De Ligt is allowed the lap on the inside, I have no idea either. That's poor defending. And also Onana. And then the first one you mentioned, both of them I blame. I blame Dogu. I don't think Onana's wrong to come and collect the ball. But when you see it, the final replay, you see Dogu's eyes on the ball. He has no idea Onana's on the way. So either or he's not heard Onana or Onana's not said anything. And it's one of those two things. But typical of Manchester United to gift goals like that. We've been gifting goals all season. Gifting goals all season. It was definitely a red card, by the way, on Dogu. It's unlucky. I don't really blame him for it. But once you show your studs in a challenge, especially on a wet pitch,
on his shin,
those type of things can happen. The only thing I say is don't make the challenge. You can stand the man up. You don't have to make that challenge. I get what he's trying to do. But when you mistime it, it's one of those that look worse than it is. And it's definitely a red card. But we fought. Like I said, unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch the game live. I know I didn't get a chance to watch it back and forth afterwards, but seeing extended highlights, and we fought. It was just one of those games where we looking dead and buried. Going down a goal inside 3-4 minutes is never ideal. And I'm thinking, oh, here we go again. But players fought, 2 set-piece goals as well. Bruno played very well, found his level, playing championship sides. Props to the manager, I suppose, for the red card. He took off Garnacho and brought on Euro. Euro had a good game as well from what I seen he did. But yeah, and it was an important result because it seems Manchester United are just a loss away from absolute anarchy. Like, it's the purge if we lose. I felt that way in the Everton game, just by that mood, the way United fans are talking, the way people was in my chat on the watch along, in particular the Everton game I'm talking about, how people are talking on socials, and that would have been a bad defeat because the performance was so bad. But obviously, rescued it back 2-2. That's an important win for that, and that's just morale. That's morale. It's morale boosting, but again, it falls on Amorim. If you continue to play these players, they're going to cost you. And it happens again and again and again. Onana involved in mistake for both of the goals. Maguire involved with a mistake for the goal. Our attack, toothless again. Guess what? Look at the players you're playing. You continue to play Højlund. You can continue to play Garnacho. Continue to play Dalot. Continue to play Maguire. Continue to play Onana. These players have shown you who they are. Believe them. Not very good. Stop playing them and play over players. And that's legit what it is. That's where we're at. Our striker's 0012 and you continue to play him. It's 0012. Our attacking midfielder is 0015 and you continue to play him. Garnacho hasn't scored in the Premier League in Amorim's reign. All got an assist. 0015 and 0012 and yet you continue to play these men.
He walked down the tunnel straight away and he was applauded. They were singing songs about him, but when Xerxes did it, they booed him.
Yeah, they were saying it's because he was going to change his shirt because he did this motion. So I did see that. So I was like, all right, fair. Because Amorim came out and said he explained that. I was like, that's why he went down the tunnel to change his shirt. But this is rubbish. The fact we just mentioned about the Saudi team, Liverpool rejecting the bid for Nunes. That's like us with Napoli. And us trying to negotiate a higher price with Chelsea for him. He's not good, sell him. Like I said, you could not go 0015, the equivalent of that in your job and keep your job or not under be made under major scrutiny. But yet you continue to play him. And they're going to continue to cost the manager. And all you're doing is heaping pressure on yourself. Not only for this season, but also next season as well. And I've heard people come up with the idea he's trying to expose these players. These players are exposed. How much more do you need to see before it's play somebody else? So, but yeah, like I said, glad we got the win. Important dub. Shows the players are still fighting. And onto Fulham, it's a huge game. It's a massive game, that FA Cup 5th round, especially with the teams that have gone out, and especially, I believe, outside of ours, there's 2 or 3 over all Premier League ties as well. So 2 or 3 Premier League sides that are going to go out.
The ties are to the Premier League ties: Bournemouth, Wolves, Newcastle, Brighton, Man United, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Ipswich.
Yeah,
and then the other ties are Villa, Cardiff, Preston, Burnley, and City against Plymouth.
Yeah. So look at that.
They've kept all the big teams apart. So the quarterfinal is going to be interesting if everyone gets through. There's going to be some big ties in there, bro, because Villa's been kept apart. Newcastle, United, City,
Newcastle, Bournemouth, like you mentioned in there as well. So
Bournemouth, you get me? There's blood. This is gonna.
So it's like we got to take full advantage of that. Like I said, with the sides that have gone out, and there's 3 other all Premier League ties aside from ours. Take advantage, important. And again, would I like to see a better performance? Of course. I'm tired of these players. And he has rotated in other cup competitions, so hopefully we see something different.
Who goes in for Dorgu? Because he's suspended, no?
This manager going to probably play Mazen Dalot at wing backs and some idiotic thing.
Oh, it's going to revert to type.
Going to revert back to type. And then we
How are you feeling going into this Fulham game? Because I was chatting to Saeed and he's worried, blood. You get me? He's worried about. Obviously, Fulham carry a threat, especially on the counter.
Yes.
They got pace, players in form.
Yeah.
And you lot have no one in form.
Yeah. The only thing that gives
literally 3 goals from set pieces against Ipswich. And Ipswich, they took it to you, blood. It was mad.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Any team, like Saeed's worried because it's insert team here. Any team we play is worried because we are not playing well. We're not defending well. We're not creating and scoring a lot of goals. There's nothing going on at this team that is currently performing at a good level. Never mind an exceptional level or anything even better than that. Only thing that gives me belief going into this is that we beat Fulham twice already this season. That's it. 2 stingy games, but we beat them 1-0 twice. Beat them 1-0 opening day at our place. Beat them 1-0 recently at their place as well. Neither was great games, but we managed to get over the line. So I'm hoping that we follow suit and do that again, and that we do continue to have their number. Because no often than not, we have a good record against Fulham anyway. So, even last season we scored late. I can't remember what the home game was, but the away game, Bruno scored late. I remember late on, and we ended up winning 1-0. So, yeah, I'm hoping we follow suit and get the dub. It's all about the result. And hopefully, like I said, with some changes, we see some different things. We see some different players who we're not expecting. Like he's already mentioned previously about playing youngsters in the cup competitions because of the amount of games that we have. So I'm like, all right, because we play Sunday and then we'll play Thursday and then we play Sunday again. So I don't see him playing the same.
You think Cheeto gets a start?
I hope so. I want him to start against Ipswich. Played against Everton and he did all right. And would he have got on against Ipswich? Maybe without the red card, but he deserves an opportunity. Same way the other youngsters. I want to see Onana in goal. We got a goalkeeper who's 21. Play him. Why not? Can be no worse than Onana. Play him.
Prediction for the Fulham game?
1-0 again. 1-0.
2-1 United extra time.
I don't need fucking extra time. Oh, Lord.
Lou?
Could actually see them going out. I want front, so I'll go for Magic of the FA Cup 2-1 Fulham.
That's a magic of this guy.
I don't even know if it would be magic, blood, because people probably. Magic. I think it would be magic if United went through.
Yeah, it's very even.
That's crazy.
It's 2 mid-table
I swear down. It's that point, bro, where if Man United get past Fulham in the 6th round, it's magic of the FA Cup. It's Plymouth settings. It's Plymouth against fucking Liverpool settings, bro.
Nah, it's Ponzi scheme FC. That's what it is if we get past these, man. It's like, these men scam their way into an FA Cup quarterfinal. And don't let, like I said,
you are good at that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You lot are good at scamming shit.
That it's been our MO for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
We've been out here. We've been awful for 10 years and still picked up 5 trophies.
That's facts.
That's us. And I'm hoping we can do it. This is just the biggest job we've ever done. Like, this is 2 worldwide jobs. Yeah, these 2 trophies we're trying to go for. Like, these are the 2 biggest jobs. Like, all right, go shut everybody up.
Would you rate, if you won these 2 trophies, would you rate it more than Fergie's treble?
I said, hey, I'm gonna build if we win these 2 trophies, build a statue of him outside the stadium.
Over Fergie's treble is
I swear down, Lou, blood. Because the state of this team, yeah, that would be like that's this, bro.
No, build a statue of him outside the stadium.
2 trophies with this team.
Build a stat. If he wins both of these trophies, and before someone in the chat is like, you ain't gonna win him, I don't think we win either trophy. But let's say hypothetically we do, build a statue of him outside of the stadium. I will not question him for the entire part of next season if he somehow manages to pick up 2 trophies with this lot. I'll be like, all right, there's something to it. There's a method.
Because you got a difficult bracket. Spurs. People are saying Spurs are favourites now.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh,
any
yeah. Any
bracket was difficult.
Hey, Flawless, you need to evaluate Man United, blood. There's no way I'm in a competition and Tottenham are in there and Tottenham are the favourites.
Any bracket, no, I wouldn't say Tottenham are the favourites. I think Lazio, Roma,
Bilbao.
Yeah, they're the 3. I think they're the 3.
Yeah, but they're all on your bracket, I think. That's the thing.
Lazio.
So what are they saying?
Lazio's favourites.
They're saying Tottenham the favourites get to the final or win it.
No, they're saying Tottenham can get to. They ain't getting past.
Favourites to get to the final.
I don't think so. I think Lazio.
Who's on their side?
Lazio on their
side. So like, it's Ajax who haven't been informed for a while, and like Lazio.
Lazio's tricky, blood.
It's Lazio on their side. I would say
Lazio.
On their side, I'm looking there. On their side, it's definitely Lazio, 100%. And then on United
Lazio,
side,
Olympiacos is there.
Yeah,
Ajax, Frankfurt, and that's it.
And then on the United side is Roma Athletic Club because they play each other. The winner of that is the favorite on our side. They're the 3 clubs.
And you've got Sociedad now.
Yeah, and there was no easy side of the bracket for us. We are the easy side of the bracket. There was no easy side of the bracket for us. What are we talking about? There was no easy side of the bracket. That's why when people are like, do you want Alkmaar or do you want Sociedad? It makes no difference. It's tough. Actually, what Galatasaray? We seen why when Monts was talking all this shit about Galatasaray, you seen what happened to them. That's why I wanted them. I wanted Midtjylland to beat Sociedad, and I wanted Galatasaray to beat Alkmaar. And you see why. But hey, go scam it, man. That Sociedad tie gonna be tough, definitely. And whether we play Star Bucharest or Lyon in the next round, that'll be tough. But it's Roma Athletic Club our side, Lazio over the other side. Go do the thing.
Big up Sai again. He said, Lewis, I want payback for Gerrard and I want to see Caicedo, Lavia, and all Chelsea fans to see Liverpool came to the bridge and LFC won the title.
Yeah, well, none of that's happening. If we had to give you a guard of honor, we're going to rest Caicedo just out of pure pettiness and sub off Dewsbury Hall in the first minute. But Sinas did bring up Gerrard. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. 1 year after man slipped. Hold that.
He's got a picture for everything, I swear to God.
Oh, man, always ready.
Big up QY, he says, Killer Kai TT in Champions League finals.
Hey, no, that's getting disrespectful. Kai only gets the opportunity because of Tuchel. Or is he getting knocked out in the quarterfinals?
Big up Jun. He says, United won 2 games this season with 10 men. Crazy. What other game did they win with 10 men?
Ponzi scheme FC and back in full effect. You lot.
Oh, nah, come on, that's penalties, bro.
So penalties don't count.
I'll be real, like that was like 50 minutes
down
to 10 men.
As a draw. It will go down as a draw.
So penalties don't count.
Nah, I'm saying if you look at the result will say draw.
So we drew with you in the FA Cup final in whatever it was, 04.
05.
03. 05. That was a draw, right?
Yeah.
All right, sure. So that FA Cup's half hours.
No, for me it's a loss. I'm saying on the records it will say draw. I'm not saying we drew.
That's half hours FA Cup then. You know what I'm saying?
Dickhead.
That's half hours. That's
half yours, blood. Lewis.
You.
Cole Palmer.
Oh, so we're not even going to talk about the victory. Man's going to go straight into talking about Palmer. You see this?
Yeah.
I want to talk about my W. I want to talk about Enzo
it's
Fernandez.
fucking Southampton, mate.
I want to talk about Pedro Neto in the 9, mate. We want to go straight into Parma.
All right, go on. All right, go on. I'll let you have your...
So we cooked. We cooked, even though the start was a little bit slow and the fans were obviously getting a bit frustrated with how we were moving. It was only a matter of time because, like we showed you in the last episode, we have the second most errors leading to a shot, second most errors leading to a goal. Southampton is first. All you have to do is be patient. All you have to do is wait. Now, in spite of some terrible finishing from Cole Palmer, I don't know what's happened to him over the last couple of weeks. Nkunku managed to be the first person to get on the score sheet off a corner. There's another set-piece goal for the Gargantuan Blues up the Chelsea, all of that. And then one goal turns into 2 relatively quickly. There was good work from Nkunku and Cucurella. Got the ball into Neto for a very, very cold near-post finish. The more I see Neto play in the 9, the more I want him to play in the 9. I'll be real, until I get another striker, I do not want to see Nkunku leading that line anymore. I don't need to see Palmer leading that line. It's Pedro Neto. He's the one that stretches the defense. He's the one that actually presses high up the field, which is what Maresca has been wanting us to do all season, and we've lacked ever since Jackson's got injured. Run that. Run that. Then Colwell bagged another goal from a set piece too. My only problem was him and Neto constantly doing this.
Lewis,
and
sorry to interrupt you man. I got a dip here, so blessings, man. I can't.
Bless up, man. It's been real, bro.
Troops don't know how you do this dad shit. Man's on the score run. Blessings, yeah. Man's out. Big up.
Come on, G.
Blessings.
But yeah, I don't get why they were all doing this for a 20th place team, because like, look, just get that to the.
Is that to the public or the team?
I think
people been talking online about them performances.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. These men are chronically online. They're young players. The younger players are always going to be the ones that are a bit more socially active. These men are searching their name and they're seeing all the slander that they've been getting. It comes with being a football player. When you're in bad form and you're producing bad performances, you're going to get cussed out. That happens to everybody. Get over it. Now, I don't mind you doing this after a run of form. Like, let's say Neto bags in like 4 games. Yeah, run this. I don't care. I'll be in the ground doing this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Southampton at home. No, have shame. Especially you, Colwell. Have shame. At least Neto's given me a little something in the 9 to go off. Colwell, you have been responsible for fuck-ups in 3 of your last 4 games that have led to goals. Please keep your mouth shut and keep your performances a bit more consistent, because they were testing you aerially and you still struggled. Like, we're lucky it was just Onuachu, and then they decided to take him off in the second half, even though he was literally their only goal threat.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. Cucurella bags in the second half. Palmer was not good. Tyreek George, man like Evil Saka, comes in and bags the assist. Shout out to Tyreek George. Big up Cobham's finest.
Blood. If I have ever seen a spawn of a fucking player, it is that kid and literally fucking Saka, blood. It is like looking at Saka back in fucking 2019 when I met him on the fucking preseason tour when he was like 17, 18. Mm-hmm. I was like, whenever I see this kid, I'm like, oh shit, B-Tech Saka. And he's actually pretty good, because when you brought him on against Brighton, he clarted Lamptey straight away.
And it's like Neto got bitched by him in 2 games back to back, and he took him on and beat him the first time. Give him a few more minutes. I ain't gonna say start him or anything like that, but off the bench, 20, 30 here or there, run that, because like he looks like a decent talent. Like, obviously he needs to bulk up a little bit and all of that, but that will come with time and everything. And yeah, we needed this victory. We massively did. Like, just keep building on it. Like I've been saying, the fixture list has been so kind to us with this match day and the match day coming up, because there are like banana slips for our oppositions everywhere. And look, even the next game when we play Leicester, you got Nottingham Forest versus Man City. You've got Aston Villa going to Brentford. You've got, I think, Fulham versus another one of them. I can't remember. Another one of the top 4 rivals. There's going to be more points dropped. We have 19th and 20th at home.
We got to play Fulham at Emirates.
Oh, is it you lot playing Fulham?
We play Fulham.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to need a favour from you lot in that game still. But, yeah.
Boy,
like 19th and 20th at home. Make the most of this because the fixture list is not going to be kind to us for any other point in the season other than now. And we've wasted enough time and we've given up enough ground. Should be in top 4 by the next match day. Sadly, we had to rely on Tottenham this week, which we already knew what the end result of that is because it's fucking Tottenham and these lot are useless. I don't know how Tottenham fans do this every week, but it was good to see us get a victory that we had to get. And like,
yeah, because that was must win still. I'm not gonna lie. That what was it? 3 in a row defeats all competition.
3. That would have been that would have been 2 out of 11 if we didn't win.
Yeah.
Which is that is near relegation level form. That shit's embarrassing. So yeah, good to see us do what needed to be done and just run with it to the next game, and then we'll see whatever happens at the Emirates.
What's going on with Palmer? We have to talk on it because he's also gone on social media and said that, yo, you get me, like, big up the team and that. Apologies, I will be back. You get me? He looks a shadow of himself, blood. You get me? What's it to do with? Tiredness, playing the whole summer as well, no break in between. His first full season of intense, like, week in, week out football. What has caused this drop-off, blood? Because it's even the basics he's not doing, blood. Like, when he went through against Ramsey, I thought, okay, here we go. Man are telling me he's 006.
Yeah. Shit, he is. No, it can't be without an assist too. Maybe that's just a goal thing. Someone let me know in the chat. But honestly, I think he's just a victim of the standards that he's set for himself, if anything, combined with everything else too. Because he is still on like 20 GNA in 30 games or something like that. He hasn't had a bad season at all. This is just a bad run. And that's all that it is. Since the Man City game, he's not been on job. And for someone of his age, fair enough. You have been on fire for 18 months straight and you're now on a bad patch. Just go, literally just wait for him to get out of it. And for everybody else in the team, now's the time for you lot to step up. Because we're meant to not be Cole Palmer FC, so someone needs to step up. And like, this guy has been doing the most to carry this forward line. So now give him a little bit of a rest as well. Another example of like why we probably should have kept João Felix as well, because it would have given us an option to just say, look, Palmer, just have a game or two on the bench. Relax. Just chill. Kick your feet up and all of that. You've done a lot of good work for us. Relax. Just chill for a bit. But he's got to play his way out of form now. You still have good fixtures to do it. Leicester City at home's next. You could throw in one of the Copenhagen games if you really want to just start getting kicking a little bit. But for now, it's just he's on a bad run. And because the team is still a bit reliant on him, you can tell. You can tell a lot more than what you would have done.
He looks like he's got like a weight on his shoulder, blood.
I can't really put it down to anything. I just think it's what happens when you're young. When you're young, you're going to have these runs of form. It's just he's produced such a high level for so long. It's like, wow, what the hell's happened to you now? But that's all that it is. So I'm not really worried about it or anything. It's just, look, let's get you back to form soon because like we're already dying out here. Like we actually really need you right now, at least until Nicholas Jackson's back. But he's been poor. That game especially because like the finishing was next level bad. And it was also Southampton. The team rock bottom, 8 points away from 19th. It's like you produced your worst performance of the season against that. That? Fuck me, mate. You're lucky it's only Southampton, but yo, you gotta get yourself out of it soon, innit?
How did the protest go?
I was actually really impressed with it. For something that was so rushed and which had like a bunch of different fans all sending a bunch of different messages. Some man just wanted the model change. Some man only want Clear Lake out. Some man want everything out. Some man it's results based over the last couple of weeks like me. Some it's more built up. Some have never been against with the ownership from the start. But it was pretty decent for all of those variables. There was still good a united message sent, which is just dissatisfaction over the season and over the way that we've been run over the last 3 years. There wasn't any fights, wasn't any violence, there wasn't anything negative portrayed in it. I had no problems with it. Really no problems with it. And I just need it to be consistent. I want it for every home game from now until the end of the season, regardless of whether form picks up. Because even if form picks up and we get back into the top 4 or we get back into third, you have fucked up the last 2 transfer windows. And that is something to praise Maresca and the players for if we do that. Because they are the ones that have managed to persevere and get to that target in spite of the lack of help that they've got from the board and from the owners. So that we need to be consistent with it from now until the end of the season. I don't want it disappearing because of one result. So we'll see in time if that's the case. But I think that's the best way for a message to actually be sent, whether it's around win, lose, or draw. Because they're all expecting a few results and the protest will die out. I don't want to see that. Because I've lost a lot of faith in this ownership solely off the last 2 windows. Because it looks like a sabotage thing for me. You lot could have built on the team that could have got 4th and could have got a Carabao Cup last season. And you didn't do it. You didn't do it. And now, instead of like sitting in 2nd and sitting in 3rd, we are in this mix between 3rd and 10th. Which is like right now, I think we're sitting in 5th or 6th or something like that. But we're a couple of points off 10th. And also a couple of points off 3rd. We should be clear of all of them. Even Forest, I don't give a shit. We should be clear of them too.
You're 2 off 3rd, and you are...
Yeah, we should be clear of 3rd.
Yeah, 2 off 3rd and 4 off 10th. That's crazy.
Dude,
that's crazy. How are you 2 off 3rd and then 4 off 10th? Now the thing back up, you know, dog.
And we've dropped so much points in the last 10 games to get to this position. So to me, it's like, look, if we get
you know what? If you could have been in a title race, you know.
If they had taken the last 2 windows seriously, yes, we could. And I would have actually believed in it. But because that January not even January, the summer window still had question marks, that's why I was doing chill guy gimmick. So I'm not winning no league title with Robert Sanchez in goal and 2 centre-backs that they're all right, but we need a little bit more. And then you see how we rip apart the depth in January and we don't add to it. It's a sabotage thing. We should have been seriously in this title race if we were serious in the last few windows, but we haven't. And this is why I've started back in the protest. This is why I've turned against the owners. You haven't shown to me that you're serious about winning because you did not build on the teams that should have got top 4 from last season. And now we're out here competing with everybody for 2 positions. That's on you lot. So this has to run until the end of the campaign. That's the only way for it to be serious.
Yeah, you have to keep momentum because when we started protesting under Wenger, we pulled out the banner. We pulled it out at Sutton, and then I
bet you lot got the same shit that we're getting as well from all the lower tier teams. It's like, oh, your team's 2 points off 3rd and you're protesting. Oh, you're so ungrateful. What about Bury? What about Leyton Orient? Sorry, I don't give a shit about any of those clubs. Let me just call it what it is. Big up to all you man supporting the lower tier teams and everything. I guess a struggle down there. Guess what? I'm on a different level. We're not talking about Leyton Orient. We aren't talking about Bury or any of these League 2, League 1 clubs that no one's going to remember the names of in the last week. This protest is about Chelsea. Why are you talking to me about other clubs? Sorry, your club's in a different situation to us. Hope the best for you lot. I'm trying to get my club to where it was in the Roman era. And man can call it selfish. You man can call it greedy. Guess what? I am greedy. I am greedy. I want all those trophies. I want it again. Why do you think these medals are behind me? It's a reminder. It's a reminder of where this club used to be and where this club should be. So I'm always going to be back in a protest if we're not at that level. And if the club is not trying to get to that level. They haven't shown me this season that they want that. They've shown me that they want profit regardless of success. It's not profit and success. So I'm with the protest. And if you want to talk to me about your League 2 sides, I'm going to tell you I don't give a fuck about them. You chose them. I don't care about them. And I'm going to care less the more you try to do this virtue signaling about, oh, but our clubs have real problems. Fuck them. I'm Chelsea first. I want to do this. What about us? What about us? Protest your own club then. We're going to protest ours. This is about Chelsea. So, don't care. I bet you got the same thing when you were protesting about Wenger too.
Oh, look at you! You got top 4 every year. This, that, da 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 da. You're at Wembley most seasons.
Go support a Prem team then.
That's what I actually support my local team, bro. Like, it's not my fault that my local team is one of the biggest clubs. So, like, what do you want from me, bro?
I was literally born in Chelsea. I was born down the road from the bridge. What do you want? I couldn't be more Chelsea if my mum gave birth to me in the shed end. Like, what do you want? You chose your club, I chose mine. It's a shame, innit?
You know what it is? Because you know what it is? The London, so the fans of like Orient and Stevenage and Watford, and I think they understand when we protest because they're around us, innit? And they know that Chelsea, West Ham, Arsenal, Tottenham, there is a local fan base there. It's the teams that are out of town, the Scunthorpe United, the Bury, as you said, Stockport County, Wrexham. Well, not even Wrexham no more because Wrexham's on the come up. But
yeah, they think no one supports a local team for our ones, isn't it?
You know what I mean? It's them. They think, oh, they're all from this ends and that ends, and none of them actually from West London or North London with me. And I think that's what it is, blood.
Yeah, that man just doing their own generalization. That's why I'll just generalize, say I just don't give a shit about your clubs. Then hope the best for you lot with whatever situation you lot got, but that's no excuse for me to not care about my position. Because otherwise, we just turn more and more into the mentality that you guys have that we're trying to escape. It's like, it's okay, we've got next year and all of that and trust the process and everything. My whole thing has always been trust progress. If I see progress, that's a process I'll back. Right now, I see progress with the manager, but I don't see progress in terms of helping him, in terms of giving him the profiles that he wanted. You lot know this guy plays a rigid style of play. Why have you not given him the profiles that he needed? Why has it been three windows in a row where I'm asking for an experienced goalkeeper, an experienced centre-back, and an experienced striker, and you've done nothing? You've brought me nothing. You spent 250 million to pretend that there wasn't any standards or expectations for the manager, even though you said that was the reason why you sacked Poch. And then as soon as a protest comes around, you're briefing to everybody that you can that top 4 is actually a target. You've had Enzo Maresca walk into a press conference 1 week and say that top 4 isn't a target, and he was never told that it was a target. And then the next week, he's in the press conference saying top 4's always been a target. What are people talking about? Top 4's always been a target. Because he's a mouthpiece for you lot, and you've told him to go back on his word. And you think we're stupid. We're not. We've had 20 years of the Roman era. We're not stupid. We know what our club should be doing. And if you're going to tell us it's a process, well, you'd better progress. And you'd better get top 4. Can't even believe I'm saying you'd better get the Conference League. But again, I dare you get knocked out. I dare you get knocked out. I'll push for a protest the day after. Friday night thing. Fuck it. I don't care if it's just me and CB on our ones. We'll be there. I dare you get knocked out. I dare you.
Oh, shit.
You man have already got more years trophyless than Roman's ever been. And if we don't get top 4, you would have overtaken every year that Roman spent out of the top 4. When you came in and you said you were going to manage the club better than he did. You're liars. So don't expect anyone to be patient. But yeah, that's not been over.
I hear you, bro. Big up man like Slims again. He says, I hope you Waste Man fans see what's going on. Another merch drop. Wanted us to spend when they refuse to. Is so fucking criminal. Wake up, Arsenal fans. What do you mean another merch drop, blood?
You man dropped fresh merch. Is it really a weekly thing?
Don't take the blood. That'll be 19 this month, you know. Let me go to Arsenal Twitter.
19 new pieces of merch.
That'll be 19 this season. Let's have a look. Where is the merch? Oh, here we go. Look at this fucking shit. Look at this. What the fuck has this got to do with football? What the hell is this? Handmade in North London. Me old China. Handmade in North London. Own a piece of Arsenal history now. In collaboration with Me Old China. Only available in the UK. Fuck off, you pricks,
No,
man.
no. Nah, I've just looked at the prices now. Fuck off. No way. Bring this up.
What's the price?
Nah,
Let me take off
these
that
man are
one.
violating. Look at the price of the vase, man.
£550.
500.
Let me tell man something.
No, wait. 75 for this plate. You man are spending 75 on the plate, £125 for a frame. Nah, your club is evil. 385 quid. 340 quid for a fucking cup. For a painted cup. Yo, you lot are insane. 55 is your cheapest one. That used to be a match shirt. Nah, you lot are mental. This ain't even part of the new branding. Like, that's not even counting. 500 quid. Yo. God forbid our club ever turns into this, man. A 0-0 draw against Forest, and then you're dropping this for 500 quid. This is where football's going. This is actually where football's going. We all gonna be consumers in 20 years.
We're customers, blood.
What the fuck? A man said 550 quid for that vase. That is disgusting. Yeah, people are actually gonna buy this. People are actually gonna buy this. Oh, brother. Oh, mate. I can't believe that. I thought it was just going to be a little 30, 40 quid thing. You man are telling me 550, 75 quid, 125. A vase that's just going to stand there, a plate that, I'll be real, it's so much, man, I'm even going to eat off that. That is crazy. Man said that's crazy. Man said that's for ashes. That's crazy. Nah, fuck that, bruv. I can already tell Troops is writing in the angriest tweet possible right now. Are you dropping a tweet?
Yep.
Yep, I thought so. I can't even tweet anything out. These man blocked me. I can't even tweet shit out, bruv. Nah, that is mental. Yo, someone send that to Lee Gunner ASAP. I'm trying to see something. In fact, let me message Northside. One sec. One sec.
Tweet done.
Yeah, just send that over. That is mental. Lee live with rant soon. Yeah, they're gonna cook. 550 quid. Yo, Lee, safe for bringing this up, man. I wouldn't have even noticed. These man do this shit every week.
Blood. That's 19 drops this year.
And it gets more and more expensive.
Yep. Big up Johnny says, talking about I'm Arsenal until I die. Here is a vase.
That better be shatter resistant and everything.
It better be bulletproof.
Trust, man. That better have room for like 2 man's ashes.
That is a fucking disgrace, blood.
That's an
absolute fucking disgrace, blood. I swear to God. Midweek games. It's gonna fly through these real quick, blood, and then get some predictions from Lou. Brighton 2, Fulham 1. Justin Kluivert with the goal of the game, absolute banger. But Brighton getting the win. Big shock result. Palace 4, Villa 1. And the bigger shock was Eddie Nketiah actually scored a fucking goal, mate. He got the 4th goal in the 93rd minute. I think it's his first goal since 2023, blood, in the Premier League. Mad thing. But they told me 100 bags a week at number 14, didn't they? The fucking bricks. Absolute bricks, blood. Brentford 1, Everton 1. Visa with another goal. He's on absolute smoke this year, blood. Tottenham 0, Man City 1. Haaland with another goal. He's back from injury and he's fine.
Should have had about 4 in the first half.
They should have been clear. Had 1 disallowed as well. I think that was wrongly disallowed. I'm not gonna lie.
Tottenham
and then West Ham 2, Leicester 0. West Ham getting the win yesterday. A much needed win for them. Leicester, yeah, they're gone, bruv. You understand? They might as well just call it quits from here, blood. You get me? Enjoy the championship next year, lads. FA Cup games. Let me get some predictions from Lewis. Villa, Cardiff kicks us off tonight as well, blood. 8 o'clock kickoff. I say Villa 3-1.
Villa 2-0.
Palace, Millwall, London Derby tomorrow, 12:15.
Oh, you know what? I get why they got the early kickoff. Actually, that makes sense.
Because that will go. That will go off, blood.
Yeah, big South London derby.
Going off. I think I'm going 2-1 Millwall. A little shock.
I could hear it. Yeah. I'll run with that too.
Preston, Burnley. 3-2 Burnley.
That's a bit of a derby itself, isn't it? I swear they're around the same region.
I swear Burnley's like Lincolnshire and Preston's like Manny.
I wouldn't know for the life of me. And I'm just guessing they're around that region. Either way, still Burnley 2-1. I think they're the better team. I think.
Bournemouth, Wolves.
Bournemouth 3-1.
Yeah, Bournemouth 2-1. Man City, Plymouth, Argyle. Obviously, they knocked out Liverpool. 5-0 City.
You said it before me, man. Yep, whooping. It's at home. They ain't gonna treat it like Liverpool.
They ain't. Yeah,
that's their only real attempt at a trophy now.
Yeah, facts. Because they ain't winning champions. Yeah, they're out of Champions League. What am I saying?
Yep.
Newcastle, Brighton. Sunday's games. I think Brighton. Brighton 2-1.
I'd say that if they were at home, I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle. Just because of the home advantage. And because that trip up for them is different.
Yeah, it's a journey still. Because they got, they got a long journey. We did Man United, Fulham. Forest, Ipswich.
Forest 2-0.
Yeah, Forest 2-0 as well, blood. Big up, Judo. He says, if we all pitch in, Troops can add this merch to his collection. Big up, Lewis. I'll smash it off my balcony, bro. Trust me.
I'll be real. If I come onto pod one time, I see that vase there on the top, I'll be very disappointed.
No way, blood. The only way I'm getting it is if it gets gifted to me. I'm not spending a penny on that shit.
I hear that.
Big up Lee Slims. He says, Arsenal legit taking man for joke, blood. These man are taking man for some fucking idiot, blood. Like, you don't spend no money in a transfer window. We are officially in the top 4 race. And what do? On the weekend that we have off because we're out of the FA Cup, you drop a vase for 550 quid, bro.
I don't think I've seen anything on the Chelsea mega store for that price. I don't think I've ever seen something at that price.
That is disgraceful, blood. It's actually a fucking disgrace. I'm not going to lie, blood. It is actually a fucking disgrace.
550 quid on anything is nuts. Let alone a fucking vase.
It's I don't get it, blood. And people will buy it. That's the disgusting thing.
There's a reason why they had the nerve to do that.
Because they know there's customers out there that are going to lap it up, blood. Oh my God, this will look beautiful on the mantelpiece. Fucking
the way to support my club. Oh, there goes the monetization.
Nah, I said cocks.
Oh, Cox.
Yeah, I get away with that, blood. You know what I mean? But
Smart.
you're not going live, are you?
Nah. I'm gonna drop a video later.
Yeah, because I was checking. No one's even live, blood. But yeah, that's another episode wrapped up, people. Episode 369 wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. We got the man them as always, blood. Lewis, Flawless, Monts. Subscribe to the gang. You get me. Link in the description. Let's get this up to 1K as well, bro. Let's get this up to 1K likes. We're on 763. I know we can get it up to 1K likes, blood. You understand? We had a big viewing today. Peaked at 2K, blood. So big up your damn selves, blood. You understand? No, I don't know if I doubt if I'll do a watch along to this week, and I'm not gonna lie, but I might do Newcastle, Brighton. Depends how I feel.
The games are dead.
Yeah, the game's actually dead, bro. I might just take the weekend off. I'm not gonna lie. I deserve it, blood. You get me. But chat, enjoy your weekend. Mods, you know the vibes. Super chatters, big up your damn selves. If you don't see me Sunday, we're back again Monday, Saeed show, and then obviously back again 1:30, blood. Whole gang inside.
That's gonna be a quick ass back again. I'll say that.
Yeah, fastest one in history, definitely, blood. But yeah, big up your damn selves. Enjoy your weekend. We're out, people.
Cheers.